You're listening to the Ask Drone U podcast. You ask, we answer your drone questions. Whether you're here to turn your passion into profit or you simply fly for fun, we're a community of learners and teachers who aspire to achieve greatness. We are
Drone U.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another very friendly episode of Ask Drone U. My name is Paul.
I like that, very friendly. There's a reason I'm laughing. It's a little bit of an inside joke that I don't even know if you're aware of. And I'm Rob.
That's how deep it goes. The rabbit hole of inside jokes goes so deep, even I don't know about them.
Oh my goodness, this is episode 827. Thanks for being with us. Really do appreciate it as always.
Are you sure about that? Because you don't want to tell anyone your inside jokes. Maybe are you joking about my desire to try to be a little bit better as a commentator?
No.
Oh.
I was joking because I was calling it an inside joke, so it will no longer be an inside joke because, what did you call it, a happy episode?
Friendly.
A friendly episode, because you had just said that you were thinking that we were further along in the number of episodes that we needed to do, so it was like you were convincing yourself to be happy and friendly by saying that.
True.
I figure. That's great. Whatever strategies must be
Psychological games playing on myself.
I love it.
Yes, but we are very grateful for you. If you find some of the information here valuable or meaningful, please leave us a review. Thank you for those who have left us a review saying that I could work on my humbleness. Look, you're right. Okay.
Hey, that's a big step right there.
All right, so that's all I got to say. But also, thanks for doing so in a nice way. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. But really, it's something. Look, I always want to get better, and that's what this community is about. And I got to lead by example. So that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, let's get into today's question, which is brought to you by your very last chance to sign up for the Drone U Fly-In. Drone U Fly-In, 10 exercises with multiple stations, meaning it's a drone conference where you actually fly a drone. Wow, what a concept. It's one of those things you're going to have to check out to see to believe. We had a great response last year. We're having an even better response this year. I'm adding things left and right to this event, and it could actually be the last fly-in we do. It's a lot of work to throw these on. We really don't make a lot of money on them, but it's a lot of fun. And the memories and the experiences that you share with others is just something you'll never forget, and I never have and I never will. So if you want to join me and a lot of other pilots, check out droneuflyin.com. Sign up and use flash discount code LASTCHANCE to save $100 on the entire conference itself, on the business course or the light painting course that's being offered by Vic Moss. So just to clarify too, if you buy the conference, you get access to 10 exercises. There's multiple stations inside of those exercises. Vic's light painting class is extra because it's taking place late at night on Thursday night. We're going to be lighting up the Balloon Fiesta Museum, or the Balloon Museum, Albuquerque International Balloon Museum. Should be a lot of fun. And then we're having a business boot camp. You don't want to miss this, really. Last Chance is the discount code. Use it now.
Hello, this is Johnny from San Diego, California. Hello, Paul and Rob. And Paul, congratulations on getting married. I really appreciate your organization's assistance with me obtaining my Part 107 certificate in May of this year, 2018. My question is regarding waivers. What are the step-by-step processes in submitting a waiver with the FAA? The waiver that we will be obtaining is a flying near airports in controlled airspace, 107.41 in a Class D airspace. The plan is we will be flying either a DJI Spark or Phantom 4, collecting native shots of landscape at about 100 feet and below. Just need to get your advice about that. Also, I will be attending this year's fly-in main event, but I'm still working on getting the dollars for the business boot camp. And again, thank you for what you're doing. Looking forward to your response. You have a good day.
Thank you, Johnny. Very much appreciate the question. You guys might have noticed that he mentioned flying a Mavic and or a Phantom 4. If you're looking for a new Mavic or a Phantom 4, then you might want to go check out dynexdrones.com, DYNNEXDRONES.com, where if you use the coupon code DRONEUSAVE25, all caps on that, you're going to save $25 off your order. Check them out. They actually also have some financing that you can use, zero down, and get in with relatively low payments on a drone that you can use to get your business going. So check them out, dynexdrones.com. Pretty cool. Johnny, one of those folks that used our stuff to pass his 107. Always love hearing about that as well.
Yeah, no, it's really awesome. I'm very happy for you. Thanks again for the congratulatory note on my wedding. Really, I really appreciate that. I think that's a solid question. We're in a very interesting time frame as most of the country is utilizing the LANC program. You can access that program through Skyward or through Kitty Hawk to get instantaneous airspace authorizations. The question really is, do I still need to even file an airspace authorization or a waiver of the airspace, which they're only doing authorizations, but do I still need to do that? And the answer is really no, at least for 50% of the country. As of right now, California, the Southwest region, and even the Southeast region are able to utilize the instantaneous authorization system. So you could go to controlled airspace and say you want to be in this 100-foot area. You want to fly to 100 feet. Well, in order to pre-plan properly, and I know Skyward does this on the desktop version. I'm not sure about Kitty Hawk on the mobile version, but they'll show you the UAS FM maps of the airspace. Okay, that stands for Unmanned Aerial System Facility Map. And essentially what it is it's like an airspace map, but for drones. And if you look up your area and you see that in that area it says 200 or 300 or 100 feet and you can fly there, you can get an instantaneous authorization for that area right now. It won't take very long. You want to check your NOTAMs and TFRs to make sure that you're not breaking any of those. And you should be able to get an instantaneous airspace authorization. Now, I would like to warn people, okay? A lot of people are focusing and using the UAS FM maps and things like Kitty Hawk and things like AirMap, which you guys know I'm not a fan of, and things like Skyward. And what they're doing is they're seeing some areas like in Dallas Executive Airspace, perfect example, San Diego, perfect example. In fact, someone on Facebook was like, why don't you just teach me where the special airspace is in San Diego? This was in the commercial SUAS group a little while ago. And I was like, well, because I have 3 classes that teach you airspace, taught by a certified flight instructor from the FAA. And if you can't watch those and figure out that San Diego has a pie slice of airspace along Mission Bay that you can fly if you know how to read an airspace map, you're going to be okay. Some of these maps that utilize this GIS system are incorrectly showcasing where certain airspace is. I've caught 3 errors already. Now, look, we launched something new, like we're launching our new training centers across the states right now. You're going to run into errors. You're going to run into problems. It's about how flexible you are and patient you are to fix those problems and move forward. I'm sure the FAA is going to fix this. In fact, I have a lot of confidence that they will. That being said, one of the things I think is important to know is that if you know airspace and you go to things like skyvector.com and airnav.com and you're able to read an airspace sectional, you are going to have more flight opportunities than someone who just relies on applications. There's a lot of bad data in these applications, and it never hurts to cross-reference that data. So that's my educational little tidbit for this show.
So you might be able to, if you're able to do that, if you're able to read those maps well and understand them, you can find little nooks and crannies that give you a leg up, an opportunity.
I've taken 3 jobs in San Diego that everyone in San Diego has turned down because they thought they couldn't fly there. And I've even called local FSDO and be like, right here, I see the line, but the width of the line, this, that, and the other, is it okay to fly? Mm-hmm. It's okay to fly here. Call ATC because ultimately they have the authority. Called ATC, said what FSDO said. Yeah, you're good to fly.
Right.
I literally had to educate some San Diego Parks and Rec police officer. I didn't even know they had such a thing. When do we have police officers for parks? Can't the police just go to the park? Like, I just don't get this. Anyway, and she's trying to tell me I can't fly within 5 miles of the airport, and I pull out the sectional map, and I'm like, actually, can you read a sectional map? That was a bad first question. This was definitely pre the negotiation class.
Always learning.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm not going to revisit that story, but I've had to educate police officers before on where I can and can't fly. So I think that's going to do it for us today. If you have a question, go to AskDroneU.com, upload that question. If you find this information valuable, share it with someone. Share it with a new drone pilot. Who knows? Maybe it will help them. If you haven't checked out episode 816, I believe it's 816 with Chris Voss, make sure to check out that episode. It's by far one of our best if you want to learn about sales and negotiation and how to handle areas of conflict in a way that suits you so that you never split the difference. Then you're going to want to check out that podcast, episode 816. That's going to do it for us today. My name is Paul.
I'm Rob.
Sign up for the fly-in, droneuflyin.com, discount code last chance. Later.